So let me know if you can see my screen at this point. If you can see my screen, I want to get a quick one on the question comment box. All right. Otherwise, I can get that. Yo, great. Thank you. I really like the energy in there. Great. So this is all that Funnelsbot got for us who want to go straight to the point. Of course, it's quite easy. I don't want to work on what has already been pre-configured. I will go straight on, get my account on it like you would, so that you get to see how easy it is in just 1, 2, 3 steps. You get your results with Funnelsbot. So right on Funnelsbot, you can at this point import your social account, which comprises of your Facebook or your Instagram account. So I want to quickly unconnect what I already had connected there, and of course bring in, I could just quickly get this off here and go on to connect my new account to this. So that's successfully off from the account. So I could just come back in, log in like you would. And once I log in, I just come back here. At this point, I'm expected to sync it with my Facebook social account. So you can have your Facebook social account and turning this off. And of course, ask to continue as Joshua Johnson, which I'm doing. All right, great. So I already got this account imported successfully. So I had all of these pages turned on. Now at this point, if you want to enable the AI bot system, you need to define which of your Facebook pages you want to turn on the bot on. I can come over here to say bot enable. I can also say bot enable. I could enable the bot to as much pages as I want to. As we go on, you get to see what role this ability you are granting the pages will help you do. So like Rahim was talking, of course, you could remember the entrepreneur mom who did a very innocent post just giving a call to action check to know persons around her area who are interested in a sit-at-home kind of business. So imagine you being able to set up just a post like that right on to your Facebook account. You can go ahead, set up a multimedia post which comprises of your text, your link or image video post, and you could take it a step further. Say you want to set up ads like post. When I say ads like post, before now, there are some special attribute posts that you can only do when you use what we call the Facebook Ads Creator. But with the advent of our technology and of course Funnelsbot going with the trend, you can of course create your viral post that has that same attribute as though you had paid Facebook to create an ads like post. And that's what we call the call to action post that you can see when you come over here to create it. Again, we can also create the carousel video posts. This kind of post allows you to have different collections like a cascade of images, and you could also have videos coming in like a slider, and you engage your target audience the most. So I don't know, let me get to see your response within the post media post, the call to action post, the carousel video post. Which would you like to see live in an action now so that we get on it straight up? So let me see your response on the question box. Oh, I'm already getting response on CTA. Okay, I see. In the next 3 posts, if you have CTA, then CTA takes it all. All right, Robert Castello, okay. We are having the bell ringing on CTA. All right, so let's flow with the energy as well. Let's go on to see how the CTA post will look like. So we'll go straight and hit on our campaign list right there. Now the campaign list, because I've not created a CTA post, I have nothing there. So what I'm expected to do is come over here and hit on create new post. So right on create new post, of course, for every campaign, you need to give your campaign an identifying identity. So I could just call this funnels but reveal. Let's just have it like that. And the next, I can just put my message right there. I just wanted to let you know all the form fields that you're expected to fill in. You put your body message right there. The next is a link which you need to link it up with, and what button would you like to have it here Would you like your audience to like your page? Would you like them to listen to your music? Would you like them to drop a message on this page? Would you, well, if you don't want any button at all, would you want them to open the link? The link could be an affiliate link for a product you're promoting, either from ClickBank, WordPlus, or JVZoo, or it could just be any product you have from Amazon or Best Buy. Just about any product you could have right in there. Now, again, we have the play game, shop now, the sign up, the subscribe, the use app. All of these are call to action labels. See them as labels that whichever one that does describe your course or whatever campaign you want to set up, you can go ahead to use it. Now, once you're done with that, you can then go ahead to hit on create. So let's go ahead and say, do I want it to open up to a different link? So I could state my link URL there. I could just paste the link right there, and my call to button action link will be shown right there. Do I want them to play game, or do I want to send them out to another link where they can actually sign up, or do I just want them to subscribe to my page as subscribers list? So whichever action I want to achieve here, let's say I want them to sign up, I want them to enroll to this now, I can then go ahead to say sign up, which is more of our regular call to action here. Here's the sign up again. All right, so that's it. So at this point here, I could just paste my link, which of the link, let's just use a regular link. Or what you have here, we have https://funnelsbot.live. So I could just have that there. So it tries to crawl the page. The page does have a meta image. It picks it up. If it doesn't have, then we just have this blank. All right, great. So that's exactly what this does for you. All right, great. All right. I like the feedback I'm getting right in there. So that's exactly what this does for you. So if anyone does interact with this, they can now go ahead. Let me turn up the pen again. If anyone does interact with this, all it does is it clicks on sign up and it redirects the user to the set URL we have right in here. So you could see at this URL, you could see the referrer is actually from your Facebook post that brought the user right down here. Of course, in entrepreneur, depending on, so hit an action. I'm still not finding my page. I think at this point, I may have to do some hard reset to get off because I've played around. I have some active accounts which I've used. Sometimes cookies on your browser could act funny and make some of these things not to respond. So do I have another account? There time will fail us if I want to quickly switch over to another Facebook account. But another action which you can use is what we have here, which we call the Visual Flow Builder. It's another AI automation process which you can use in creating flows. So I could also select a page which I want to create a flow on. I have one of these pages here. I click on OK. Now it brings us to our flow canvas board. Now on the flow canvas board, we have what we call the start bot flow. So on your start bot flow, you can see right here in your canvas, you have several tools. You have the text tool, the image tool, the carousel tool, carousel single, audio, video file, Facebook media, comments. All of these tools allows you to create whatever kind of automation, AI automations you may want to. First things first, we start with bringing in our trigger. So once you get our trigger up here, you click on it to link it up with your action trigger you want right there. So on our trigger setup there, we've already set up that once the trigger comes in here, it should start the flow. And on the flow, I could just set up here that I want a message. So I could bring in my text box right there, check all the quick options I can bring in. I could bring in my text box. So in my text box, I also want to link it. Once it comes here, it should reply. So if I click on my text box here, it pops up my setup. So at this point, I could just say, hey, I could type, hey, I can also put in my first name, parameters right there, the variables. So whatever the variables is there, I could say herbal you drop in your email address to allow you push your personalized access to our secret tool, right? So I've already done that. I can want to give this some further human feeling. I could choose to turn on the show typing when the user is on my page trying to engage with me on chat. I could choose to delete this some seconds for the 6 seconds. And once I okay there, that's already here. Now I want to set up more like a response which the user is supposed to give. That I'll call it the quick reply card. So I bring in my quick reply card, and my quick reply card, I want to link it here to my next. Okay, let's say, let's push this to get our flow right. Right, so my quick reply, I have it here. All right, great. So that's my quick reply. If we click on it right here, it's supposed to also display the further action, which will allow me to configure my quick reply. So on quick reply, what should I get? It's supposed to post it here. Then I can go ahead and select the option which I want to select, which could be email. I'm trying to set this up. This is supposed to be my last setup as well. My quick reply. So on the quick reply, I can set up a select here that I want my email field. So let's just save this. My trigger. I'm coming. I think network is really failing me here because there needs to be a pop-up here. The trigger is not coming through. All right, okay, great. So on my first trigger, usually someone could just say hi on my page, so that becomes my trigger. And of course, my trigger button starts here and it connects right here. Let's see. All right, great. So the reply just responded. So my reply here, I want to select email. I want email as a form field. So I have it right there. I could go ahead and say, okay. So I could come over here. Okay, I still missing one component on my trigger right there. So let's see, action button. All right, so on my action button, I want to give this get access. That's my call to action button, get access. So I'm also calling this get access. So we have it right there. I can also select a sequence if I already had one. So I hit on OK to have get access, and this shows like this. I can at this point save or have a new template has been stored successfully. So I've successfully created one automated flowchart that will help me to engage with my store visitors or my website, my page visitors on my Facebook account. So once you're done saving all of this, I can always go back to my page and you can see your flow templates which you've built up. So on this flow page, you can always get it activated on your page and have it engage to your page right here. So what this would do for you is whenever a visitor visits this page, now my account is active, and that's why you're not seeing this, which is the same flow. You also get to see if a messenger bot is turned on. You can always get to see how to engage with the site visitors who wants to send a message. So once you get to see this, you can then come over to the test button right there. So if it does say hi, if it turns that on and it engages, if the bot is activated right from the bot end, you can see the further engagement which will come through and we can further engage right in there.